Hey gang, Rob here. I'm doing the video for the Colossus Awakening for this new season. Late to the game, so apologize. Just been extremely busy, guys. But I wanted to do a quick video regarding not only where the season stands relative to the Ascension process, but also how the Colossus Awakening is going. Haven't touched it yet, so I don't know how the event is going. But I'm sure it's going to be interesting based off the tower. So let's take a look at the tower. So now we're in, I believe, the second week. Yes, so we're second week into the season, and as you can see, opened up a couple of new challenges to deal with. Mainly being one, the Viper being able to be placed anywhere on the field once. Of course, you also have the Amazon that can now have additional range, and that's problematic. And then, of course, you got the Frost Imp with the additional time and the Mountain Giant. So if you look at how the Ascension's played, it seems like you got more beneficial availability for the Realm section regarding how far it went up to Pagoda, and of course the Arcanan section. So it just seems like you get more to fight with those sections than you would have on this side. Of course, this side opens up to really start becoming a spam nightmare regarding the benefit of the spams decks. But when it comes down to actually being the spammy spam deck, this section, the Arcane section, once you get the Magic Construct next week available, that's where it's going to become the problem. So as you can see, like I said, I was going to do a mixture of both Arcane and the Void. I'm gonna work to get another Ascension point so I can get the Magic Construct next week, and then everything after that's gonna be working to try to get 2 more points for the Viper. And then after that, I think I'm gonna have to be done, because that's a lot of Ascension points to try to get, unless I just dominate the events, which is very unlikely. As of late, I haven't really been putting a lot of attention to it, and I'm not going to devote my evenings every day to try to farm Ascension points, guys. I'm just going to play the game recreationally how I have been, and then go from there, and hopefully it works for me. But as you saw where my path was and why I have ascended, so let's go ahead and take a look at my deck. First, let's open up a chest, see what we get that's beneficial. Alright, well, it seems like they're giving a lot of realm. So, no, that's not bad. Well, I guess I can't complain too much. Start my next chest. I got another one's gonna be opening very soon. This is the deck I'm playing with right now, and because of a lot of the spam and a lot of the stuff going on in the field, I'm not using my lightning, I'm using my earthquake, and I am doing, of course, Reese Power combined with a artifact that is going to reduce that speed. Even though I'm not using any of these minions, I'm sacrificing minion enhancement to give me additional cooldown for the Reese Power. Now, once, because I dropped it down by almost 2 seconds, so once I get the Magic Construct, I don't give a shit about that anymore. I'll switch back probably to Lightning, or maybe I'll keep Earthquake, but have the artifact be something that benefits the minions I'm using. However, right now, based on the deck that I'm using, I'm gonna stick with reducing that timing as much as I can to support me to have faster draws on the higher cost things. I also did a thing. I was able to upgrade my Vengeful Construct to level 9. So now he's problematic in the fields, as he is a little stronger, can take additional hits from higher level minions like the Silver Ranger or the Amazon. He can stand up toe to toe without even being enhanced. He's a good shield for like the the Silver Ranger or other Rangers while you try to play something behind him, and then of course he regenerates his health, which is great. So I'm gonna do some additional farming using the Phoenix token strategy I've showed in my previous videos to get him up to 10. I'm hoping I can get that level, and then eventually I will get her up to 10 as well, because she's been dangerous like I thought she was going to be. Her range is just extremely dangerous. It's just a matter of avoidance for some strange reason, the obstacles where there's always a damn hell fiend or something that just takes her out. I don't get it. It just seems like it just maps it out that way to where that's the nature of the draws. So let's go ahead and try a battle, and just so you can see where I have been before I decide to do something and get my ass handed to me on recorded video. I was pretty good. Yesterday is when I've changed, I think. I made some changes. Yeah, I made a slight change to my deck where I added 2 archers, and then after that I've been pretty on point. Yeah, see, you can see where once I made my change, I've been pretty much just going through everybody, including the bots, where I think the bots have been changed. If you remember in my previous videos where I showed you guys a strategy where if you're playing a bot trying to get your overtime wins, if you don't put anything down and just kind of use your spells to manage the first minion that the bots lay down, you can pretty much rotate through your decks until you get closer to overtime, and then you start just blitzkrieging them with everything, because they're not doing the same thing. They're not dropping things that are in their pre-existing deck to build a stronger deck. They're just letting whatever they originally set up themselves for to play against your original hand when you first started the game. They're just letting that roll. You are building your deck to be something that is just completely ridiculous that they can't defend against initially. I think they changed that because now they're laying down minions no matter what's going on in the field. So either somebody's watched this video or somebody's reported this shit, and now they've changed the bots without telling anybody that nonsense, and so now they're a little more aggressive, because I have not yet faced a bot that just sits there and uses 1 minion while you do nothing because you haven't reacted to what they're doing besides put spells down. I haven't run across that yet, which is not what it was in the past. So something's changed. You know, and again, if they fix it, they fixed it, so be it. It's just going to be harder now to get those overtime wins the way we were able to do it before. So we just got to be cognizant of that and recognize that now the easy win options are no longer really available. So either way. All right, so not the event. I want to do a regular battle. All right, so let's try this, guys. See how it works. See if I play a real person that can give me some contest. I played some good battles. Corey. I don't know if I'm familiar with this guild. All right, your trophy count is low, and you're using rule, which is I guess a decent counter. It's gonna take care of the spammy stuff. Okay, he's not laying anything down, so I just got to sacrifice a fire imp. All right. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna just go bottom lane. You're waiting to see what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna go ahead and hammer fist that. And kill her. There you go. I wish I would have held on to that. Alright, so I'm kind of doing a bad thing here. I'm holding on to my spell, but I'm doing it because I know he's holding off on something. Yeah, I figured he was going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just go with... He's doing a lot of stuff that requires you to have multiple minions. Alright, so I'm going to put him there just to kind of help with that. There you go. Alright, so this is problematic, but it's different, and I got to applaud that. So it's always good to see a breath of it's always a breath of fresh air to see something different. All right, so okay, so I'm gonna kill him with the Viper, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw a taste of her. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna put another one down just to piss him off. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run with my spell. All right, so there she is. I figured with the deck he was using, he probably had an Amazon. All right, so let's go ahead and slow that down. Let's go ahead and stomp the hell out of it. And he's got 2 of them back to back that was available. Interesting. All right, so now my strength is just too much. His strategy is great, so I got to give him kudos for that. But yeah, I'm just overpowered comparable to what he's doing, what he's trying to do rather. Okay. Alright, let's move on. This thing's taking forever. Alright, here we go. Let's do one more battle. See how this goes. Frogsley. Alright, what are you doing? Arrows. Probably a bot. Yeah, look at the... Yeah. Probably a bot, because bots like those arrows. What they do is they use the arrows and then they use a fucking fire witch right after it. So it's like a combo thing. Yeah. If this isn't a bot, I'd be shocked as shit. So I'm holding off. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of him down there. I'm gonna do this one here. He's gonna kill that. He's gonna kill her, I'm sure. Yeah, there it goes. All right, so then I'm gonna do that. Yeah. All right, so now I'm just gonna call the archers because I want to cover all lanes. He still has those arrows waiting there, so I got to be cognizant of that. Yeah, nice. That was kind of stupid. That was not very body, so I gotta probably assume this isn't a bot. Alright, let's go ahead and freeze him and get him out of there. Ooh, look at that. Alright, so let's go ahead and kill that. He's gonna have to now. So let me see if I can get him. Ah! I tried putting him down fast enough. Didn't work. Alright, let's trying to map out what he's about to do. No, yeah. They always happen to have that in their back pocket. Just perfect. Alright, so you want to keep him alive? So what do you have in your back pocket that you're going to use to try to keep him alive? Nothing. You went ahead and went to the top lane. Alright, so you still got 30 seconds. So I got 30 seconds to blitzkrieg him and destroy his strategy here. Which I should be able to do that now because he has really no defense at this moment to be able to stop my onslaught because his spells take too long. Yeah, see, look at that. There you go. Yeah, the best strategy is to go ahead and let them use those arrows, and then once they use those arrows, whatever you had set back, start throwing it down because their deck is typically designed around those arrows. I gotta look and see if this person was a bot or not because I'm curious. So let's check it out. And you know how we do that, right? So let's click in the box. Frogsley was a person. Okay. And you played my boy Adrish. Look at that. And you lost Adrish too. That's kind of cool. Good job there, Adrish. Oh, and you have a pretty cool, crazy deck too. Alright. Take advantage of those archers, I see. And the skeletons, I'm sure. Yeah, this is a real person. Your guild is the co-op or die. And you're co-leader. Okay. Hey, you played well. It's just that those arrows, man, are just a bad idea. I've never been an advocate for the arrows. They're good for like certain events, but they're not really great for regular play unless you know, have a good deck built around it. Alright, anyway, let's go for what the purpose of this video is. Let's go ahead and check this Colossus Awakening event. So, can we see who's doing good at the top? What are they doing? Ugh, you're doing that stupid shit. Alright, well, I'm not going to bother looking at all their crap, because I know the deck that I usually use for this thing, which is right here. The question is, do I modify it for the Ascensions that I took? What do I take it off for the Ascensions that I took? Now, in the past, I did do kind of a hodgepodge version of this, but I might just play my regular deck. Which, why is it grabbing this bullshit one from when I first started the season? Anyway, alright. Yeah, I might do this one, but with my Ascension stuff. Actually, you know what? Alright, so I'm going to take my normal deck, this one here that I've done before. I'm going to replace it with Terran. No, see, I like the freeze. I think the freeze is very beneficial. The problem is that, am I going to be dealing with multiple lane concerns? Because people are going to be using this Terran Re. Decisions. You know what? Let's go with what we have. And roll with it. And see what happens. And if I face obstacles, then I'll make the modifications. Why change it if I don't have to, right? Okie dokie, it's taking a minute. Tick tock, tick tock. Is anybody playing right now? Maybe not. Oh, there we go. RL. Okay, RL. Let's see what you got there. Alright, you're probably a real person. You look like using the same spells I'm using. Alright, well, that's a good thing. Okay. So, do I freeze the group? Yeah, because I don't want them to do so much damage. Look at that. Right off the cuff, you're throwing a... You're going to freeze the group right there. No, you did not. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to grab you out of the way. Get you out of the face. And then I'm going to go ahead and just let the guys do their thing. I'm going to freeze you too. Oh, you're going to pull them away. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. Probably shouldn't have did that. That was probably my flaw there. Because now I got to be concerned that he has... yeah, see, I don't know what I was thinking there. I mean, I guess I made a good decision there, but see, look, now, not doing enough damage, and he got me. Yeah, that was me. I played stupid. Don't know why I did that. Don't you hate it when you mess yourself up? Don't know why I played like that. Yeah, that was stupid. I'm kicking myself because I shouldn't have did that. But you live and you learn. Alright, let's try it again. Because that wasn't the deck was wrong, that was me that was wrong. It's hard to admit that, but I did. Alright, you're doing the stupid Elena thing. Ugh. And there it goes. And I'm sure you're going to start blitzkrieging the shit out of me here. Drop that stone wherever you're going to drop it. Yeah, look, right there. Right off the cuff. Archers. So all that I can do is maybe freeze this down a little bit. Freeze everybody down. Yeah, and then put him there. And then start flipping this thing around. Yeah. Nope. Pretty quick on the draw with that frickin'... Alright. So I guess gotta let this kind of play out here a second. Yeah. Alright, then I gotta kill him. I'll freeze that. Oh. Damn it. I gotta do this. Alright, so I'm just gonna let him take that for a second. This frickin' thing, I hate this Elena buff that they did. Because it's so one-sided, it's not even funny. Alright, so now I gotta freeze that, do that. And it's like it's taking forever for my, Alright, I really don't care about that down there, really. God, I need him. Come on. There you go, get him up there. Alright, so let's do this. Oh, you got one too, huh? Alright. I'm gonna pull him away to get that out of there. And see how the stone blows up? That is such bullshit. See what that stone did? So that stone blew up and it pushed the Colossus back. I hate that. God, that is such bullshit. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, rewatch the video 25 seconds. So, when they put that stone in front of the Colossus, it's pushing it. When you destroy their stone, when the stone explodes, it pushes the Colossus back. It is not supposed to do that. It is not supposed to do that. Nothing, not a thing is supposed to stop the Colossus. Not the ice spears, not the freezing stone, not The tombstones, nothing is supposed to stop it. But for one reason or another, Elena's stupid ass stone, when it explodes in front of the Colossus for this event, it pushes the Colossus back. It's not supposed to do that. It's a glitch, it's a bug, and they need to fix it, because that's bullshit. If it wasn't for me putting that freeze down the way I did, that guy would have been able to flip the deck or flip the Colossus around, and you saw he had a pretty good group behind it. So it's because he wasted all his magic on calling the the abomination, is why he couldn't flip it even further, because he didn't have anything he could do. So God, I hate that. So that shows that the deck does work, because I played against odds there and I won. So let's try one more just to kind of do this. I told you it was gonna be a short video, so I'm not gonna do a long drawn out event video, but God, that is bullshit. I hate that they do that with that damn spell. They already make it fast as hell, faster than it burns. So it's so fast that you can put 2 down on the field at the same time at a specific juncture. So before the other one even burns away, you can put another one over top of it. That's just ridiculous. Why? Like, what other spell in the game does that? None of them does. That's the answer. Alright, start off pretty bad. Not a good draw. I'm sure they're gonna have Soul Leech or whatnot. Alright, so at least we got that out of the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that right now. And I'm gonna kill that. I'm not concerned with the imp, because I can handle the imp for an extent, for a certain amount. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and freeze him. So yeah, so he had to do something there, because he did not want to lose the archer, but I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the archer anyway. So alright, so let's go ahead and range him. This is a unique deck. This is definitely an interesting deck here. Alright, so I'm gonna close them off. Yeah, so I got rid of the art, got rid of him. Okay, so waiting to see what they're gonna put down. Alright, so killed that, so let's go ahead and use that now. And I'm holding off on my freeze. Alright, so I'm gonna freeze him again. And yeah, he's using anything he can under the sun. Alright, there we go, boom. Okay, that was probably bot, because they typically don't use that stuff. That's why it looked a little odd at first. Alright, so the Atomic Turtle. These names sometimes, I tell you. Alright, so let's check it out and see if this is a real person. Atomic Turtle. Yeah, you weren't real. Okay. And you can see, yeah, Atomic Turtle's there. Was not real. Okay, so not seeing Ascension-y stuff, which I thought I would have saw. I would have figured at some point, but I'm sure you'll see it. So my deck still holds water right now. We'll see what happens. I might, if I do twist it or change it, I'll do another video about changing my deck and showing what I changed to reflect Ascension stuff. But I think since it's still early in the season, only week 2, and the Ascensions are not really anything that people can really benefit from unless they sacrifice something they're accustomed to, like for example, you know, a lot of your smaller, weaker stuff for the elite warriors or the elite archers or anything like that. It just doesn't make sense to do that, especially if you don't have the magic construct to help counter that. Now, once the magic construct is available, and they decide to rotate this event in the season one more time before the season closes out, that's when it's going to become a blitzkrieg spam fest, and you'll see that. But other than that, I think that wraps it up, guys. So I told you I was going to keep it short and just do a short little video on the Colossus Awakening event and what's going on, what's happening. If you'd like this video, please don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. I appreciate you guys watching, and as I always say, stay safe, stay sharp, and until next time, talk to you guys then.